Hi, I'm Andrea Wenburg, founder and CEO of Voice of Influence. This video is here to help you know what you can expect if you reach out to us to inquire about the different kinds of ways that we could help serve you and your company through training, programs, coaching, and strategy. So, first of all, if you're interested and you're kind of thinking that maybe there's a problem that you've got that Voice of Influence could help you solve, then first start just by emailing me. Let's set up an appointment. What I'll do in that conversation is I will ask you about what you're experiencing and the problem that you're trying to solve or the opportunity you need to capitalize on. We'll look at what's at stake for you, and then at that point it might make sense for me to share with you our capabilities. One of the reasons why I share capabilities near the beginning of a conversation with somebody is to give you an idea of where Voice of Influence is coming from, the spectrum of options that are probably on the table for you. And then that helps us to be able to have the conversation and work out what would make most sense in your situation, dealing with the problem that you're trying to solve or the opportunity you're trying to capitalize on. And what I recommend as the person who knows my business and the things that I do and what it's going to take to actually make the kind of dent that you're trying to make in that particular situation. A lot of times, clients will call and let me know that they have something in mind. They want a specific kind of training or a specific kind of coaching program. And sometimes that's exactly what we provide. Other times, because of our conversation, we're able to see that there's maybe something else going on, or there's a different angle that we could take. And by doing that, it would actually make more sense for the company and it would be a better solution overall. Just so you know, when you call me and we talk through your situation and your ideas or what you're trying to achieve, I'm here to help you figure it out. You don't have to know everything before you come to the table. But a couple of things you might want to have thought through a little bit before we start would be, what is the problem that you are trying to solve? What exactly are you really trying to do? And how much is it costing you? What is really at stake when it comes to the situation that you're finding yourself in? It could be that you have an actual problem and you want to bring in a training that would help address that problem. Or it could be that you have an opportunity. You have a staff retreat coming up or an executive retreat coming up, and you want to provide something in that setting. And so that is an opportunity to get even better at something or perhaps address a problem. So the question that you can wrestle with ahead of time a little bit is, what exactly are we really struggling with? What are we dealing with that we really think that Voice of Influence could help us change? Once you have that kind of figured out in your mind, it's also good to think about what is really at stake. It's hard to do this. I'll be honest. It is not easy to look something in the face and realize, oh my goodness, this could be costing us. I mean, people could potentially leave because of this issue, or clients are dissatisfied and we could lose clients. There are a lot of different things that it could be that it is costing you, or that you have this opportunity, and if you don't capitalize on the opportunity, what would that cost be? So that is very important to kind of think through a little bit ahead of time. And then the question is, what makes sense for us to invest into making a dent in this problem, or to completely transforming this problem and turning it into a positive situation? What is worth investing? And when I say investing, yes, I'm talking about money, but I'm also talking about the time and energy that it will take your company to invest in training or having a strategy day or whatever it might be. Is it worth putting in the time and energy that it will take to solve this problem? Now, I'm a podcast host, so I can't even help myself but to share with you this example. So, my kitchen sink has had an issue of having problems underneath. And when we run the disposal, sometimes it will come out underneath at the kitchen sink. And that is such a pain. It is so annoying. And there's so many costs involved. But we've asked a number of different plumbers to come over the years to try to fix this problem. And different people had different solutions, or they dug into it a little bit, but kind of thought they maybe had the right solution. But then lo and behold, a little while later, we have the same issue again. So finally, we talked to another plumber. That plumber came over, and I tell you what, he started with the snake and he pushed that snake down as far as he could. And then he realized that there was something stuck 50 feet away from the drain. And he ended up going underneath of our house and he cut that pipe and he drained the grease or whatever it was that the people who lived in this house many years before us, probably it was there for a long time, and drained it all and then put it back together and said, I think we've got it. If you ever have a problem again, all I have to do is go back and we'll just drain that again, and you shouldn't have this problem again. Not every plumber had the will or capacity, perhaps the skills or the knowledge to know what to do to fix our problem, but somebody did. I want you to know that we have the will and the capacity and the determination to do everything we can to support you in whatever problem that you are experiencing. I don't want you to have to deal with food coming out the bottom of your kitchen sink on a regular basis. I want to help you get to the root of what you're experiencing, provide support, and help you know what you need to do to continue to maintain and improve in your particular situation. If you're looking for a consultant that can help you with that, Voice of Influence is here. I would love to work with you personally to help you figure out what solution our team can help provide to solve your problem. Contact me. Let's have a conversation and see if it makes sense to work together. Because your voice matters, and we can make it matter more.